Yeah, excited. Yeah, that's why you play basketball to play for a championship, and yeah, it's an exciting time of year.
You're so accustomed to winning these and going for a record now yourself personally. Does this feel any different to the other ones as you lead into it?
Nah, look, it's not as if I'm thinking about them. This year stands on its own, and it's a pretty unique year. So yeah, firmly focused on tomorrow.
Would it mean any? So would it mean any different to grab the record if you get personally?
Oh, look, again, I'm not I'm not thinking about that. That's the furthest thing from my thought right now. It's just about turning up tomorrow night and playing our best basketball, and yeah, seeing where the chips lie.
Jesse, home court advantage. You got the first two at home. I guess that's a pleasant surprise for you.
Yeah, it wasn't expected. I guess it had been negotiated and in the works for some time. It's kind of that kind of season, unique, and throws these things up. But Melbourne still have home court advantage. They get 3 at home, and we get 2 potentially. So they've still got home court advantage, I guess, if you look at it like that.
They've still got it at the moment, but I guess game 3 and 4 and 5 haven't been locked in, and obviously the situation over there in the East. How important is to get those wins in the first 2 games to hopefully set yourselves up?
Yeah, look, the first one's always important, and anything can change. We've seen that all year with the type of year it is, and you just have to adjust and kind of roll with the punch. And I think we've been pretty good at that this year, and I'm sure something will change in the upcoming days or weeks or whatever. Could changes hourly, so yeah, we're just focusing on tomorrow.
What's the message to some of the guys who haven't played in the championship, grand final before? There's only a couple of you left now who've got that experience.
Yeah, look, I think you got to enjoy it first and foremost. But playoffs, it sounds cliche, but it's a different season. What happened in the regular season doesn't really count. The intensity goes up. Possession means a whole lot more. So just enjoy it. Do your role. Nothing really changes in terms of what you got to do. Just the intensity goes up.
Scoring-wise, your scores very similar. In fact, they were the exact same for 2 of the games in the semis. Are you confident you can score big enough without Price to really put pressure on what can be a high-scoring team?
Oh, look, we hang our head defensively. We have to score much. We just have to score more than them. So if they stop scoring, we just got to score 1 more point than them. So it's as I said, we hang our head defensively, and hopefully we can stop them scoring from what is a very talented offensive side.
Shane Heal's come out today and said it will be the most one-sided grand final series in a long, long time.
Which way? Okay, yeah.
There's a shock for you, so I'm criticising you guys. What's your reaction when you hear people talking about that before it's even started?
Look, to be honest, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Twitter. I read very few articles, no offence. So, I don't read it, I don't see it, and it doesn't really matter too much. A lot of people predict certain things, and at the end of the day, who wins on the day. So, yeah, I don't think that'll affect us whatsoever.
Themes are a big part for us, at least, leading into things. And the theme of the year was, would you guys even make the finals this year? Now it's ending in the grand final and stuff. Do you look at that and sort of think that it's the story of almost this club at times? People want you to fail and you guys continue to succeed?
Oh, not really. Again, that's kind of external noise, and I think we're pretty good as a club, and Trev does a really good job of just keeping it all internal. A lot of people don't read that stuff, and we just go out and try to win basketball games.
How proud are you of your group that you've been able to overcome all the challenges from the hubbing to being in lockdown for a little while to potentially quarantining and being without your families and all that sort of stuff, and the loss of players from last year to be in this position?
Yeah, look, proud, but we've still got a job to do. We're still trying to win 3 more basketball games, and you look around the league, and I think all teams have made sacrifices. None more so than New Zealand probably, but everyone's had adversity throughout the year, and right now there's 2 teams left, and one of them will win a championship.
Losing that first game against Illawarra and then winning 2 to make the grand final series, does that give you guys some momentum running into this final 5 games?
I mean, it's a new team. I mean, we're playing a completely different team, and so I would say no. Yeah, simple as that.
How do you stop Melbourne? What's the key to bringing them to a grinding halt, I guess?
Oh, look, as I said before, we hang ahead defensively. Probably spearheaded by Nordo. So, that's where our bread is buttered, and we'll continue to try to do that. And as I said, we've only got to score 1 more point than them, so if we can restrict them defensively, it goes a hell of a long way.
So Nordo's obviously key to it, but I don't think you play on Jock. How do you go about stopping him?
Well, again, Nordo's, as I said, is a phenomenal defensive player, but again, it's not an individual game. It's a team game, and so I'm sure we'll throw a lot of looks at Jock, and you go through their roster, they're extremely talented. You got Bubbles and Jock, and then you got Joe, 6-man off the bench. You got Scotty Hobson coming off the bench. They're exceptionally talented, so it's not just one guy playing defense; it's the whole team.